Wait, I forgot I can do the thing that Miri taught. Well, I taught myself, but I learned it off of Miri. I forgot I could do this. I was scrolling myself in like a loser. You know, how I always do, basically. Hello, hello, how is everybody doing? We are here for the Dino Talk! Are you guys ready? I have my book. It's right here, you wanna hear? Shit, I almost dropped it. Book! Oh, dang it, now I'm demonetized. That was demonetization speed run. Anyways, YouTube, you didn't hear the S word. You didn't hear it. You didn't hear it. You didn't hear it. They didn't hear it, right, guys? The YouTube people heard nothing. They heard nothing, despite them being in the walls. They're always listening, aren't they? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. No, they didn't hear anything? Yeah, exactly. They heard nothing. Sips coffee. Maybe. I'm not caffeinated. You're caffeinated. I'm always caffeinated. Think about it, guys. When you're me all day, it's so exhausting. And so, you gotta drink coffee to stay awake at some point. You also have to remember that I'm a hikikomori with an actual, like, pretty reasonable sleep schedule. I tend to go to bed at, like, 11 p.m. I hope that doesn't revoke my cool anime weeb status. It shouldn't. It's just called being responsible. Best VTuber asset ever. The dinosaur that I have on? Is that what you mean? Is it truly exhausting to be that cool? Yeah, wicked. So, I'm so wicked that I'm, I don't know. Sicked? It's not, no. We're gonna forget that happened. 11 being the standard for a good sleep schedule nowadays is kind of wild. I mean, in comparison, okay? In comparison. A healthy lifestyle means longer hikikomori lifestyle. Exactly. That's why I eat well, and I exercise, and I go to bed on time, because I want to stay inside forever. What's my favorite dinosaur? Hey! I was gonna ask you that first. Is the ichthyosaur. I love Ichthy. He's a good boy. I've seen ichthy skeletons in person before. They're majestic. What is your guys' favorite dinosaur? If I swear, if this chat is like spammed with T-Rex, 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 I'm banning all of you. It's a bannable offense. If any of you say T-Rex, mods, snipe them. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't do that, please. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble if I incite a riot. Dinosaurs have changed so much from since I was a kid. I don't know what's my favorite now. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, wait. Let me look at Velociraptor. Ichthyosaur. That sounds not real. Ankylosaur maxing. I don't know what that means. I don't even think that's real. Dinoacharius? I haven't actually heard of that one. Maybe I'll see it in the book. T-Rex. Well, that guy's dead now. Baronix, T-Rex, Triceratops. There's another guy that's dead. Iguanosaurus. Stegosaurus. Plesiosaur. Big water boy. Herbivore. I really don't want to be the but actually guy, but are ichthyosaurs even dinosaurs? Just marine reptiles, right? Same as mosasaurs and plesiosaurs? Look, man, I don't care about your opinion. Also, thank you for the super chat. That was like the perfect timing to be like, wait, you're gonna say something you regret. Anime streamer girl, stop. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Sylphie. T-Rex. Well, now I gotta kill you. I'm joking. I'm joking. You're safe here. It's fine. I will protect you. I kind of like theropods in general. Theropods are cool. Cringe username detected. Opinion rejected. No, sometimes it's just fun to reject people's opinions because nothing makes people more upset than saying, I don't think I agree. And then just the rage slowly building in that one twitching vein on their forehead. It's joyful. If when I was a child many 1,000 years ago, if I had had the ability to play the Call of Duty, I probably would have been one of those gamers, you know? Like, just thinking about it. But anyways, speaking of video games, I really wish that The Isle, the Dinosaur video game, was like, I don't know, more fun, I guess. I know they're still updating it and they're working on a bunch of things, and I know it's hard because they're not like a big studio, but I really want that game to be like done, and like, I just want to be a dinosaur, okay? I just want to be a dinosaur. Is that so bad? B-Rex, everybody. Call me B-Rex. Thank you. Hello. I wish it was on console. The dinosaur game? Yeah, that would be nice. But I don't really need to worry, because I have a PC, obviously. It would be so weird if you could, like, be a VTuber streaming completely from your PS4. Just imagine that. Or not even your PS4. Well, it would have to be, like, a PS5, probably. I don't know. Maybe it has the capabilities. Have you heard of the fighting game that gives dinosaur swords? I have! I've seen, like, those animations on Twitter. Or, sorry, X. I've seen the dinosaurs with, like, the big sword swinging. It's so fun. Is that the game you are referring to? Or do you mean there's another game? Because if so, please tell me what it is. I will play it. I will play it sometime very soon, hopefully. Ark? Nah, it's Twitter? Aw. What's Ark? Hey, wait a minute. Why aren't there any, like, dinosaur survival games where, like, you're just a person that got, like, sent back in time or something and you're surviving along dinosaurs? Isn't that Ark? There's a game like that? Really? Oh, really? I never knew this. What is this? This is a game? Is it actually fun and good? Is it a good game? Or is it not? What? I mean, I've heard of it, but I always thought it was, it was one of those games that I didn't really know what it was, like, when someone said it to me, so I was like, oh, that sounds lame. Co-op dinosaur survival? That was perfect timing. Oh my god, can you clip that? Because I was actually just about to also say that. That's amazing. Also, thank you. Thank you, Drisbane, for the tip. Stegosaurus. T-Rex was a scavenger. Interesting. Thank you for your tip and your tip. That was good timing. That was good timing. I was going to say, wow, I should tell Amora. We should play that. We should play Ark Survival together. That is what I would tell her. T-Rex for scavengers, kind of lame. Don't say that about them. Don't say that to them. How could you? They're just dudes being bros, doing things. Like, leave them alone. I know I said they were basic, but that doesn't mean they're bad. I'm basic, but I'm not bad. Right? Anyways. Do you guys want to look at my... Well, you can't look at my dinosaur book. Haha, losers, get wrecked. Do you want to read... Well, I'll read to you. My dinosaur book. So, this is... Let me take a sip of my coffee that I definitely need right now. I think I might have accidentally put in too much. My coffee is like in scoops, and I usually do a half, but I think I accidentally put a full one in because I wasn't paying attention. That explains a lot. Anyways, Smithsonian Dinosaurs, a visual encyclopedia. Fully revised, new edition, and updated. I don't really know what year that is. How do you check for the year on a book? I don't ever know how. Well, see, the schooling I did not require you to cite dates of books and things. How do you check what date a book is? Wait, is it on the inside? It's one of the first few pages. Okay, I think I figured it out. Nope, I don't think I understand. It looks like it's saying 2018, but I don't know. First edition, this American edition. Wait. No, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. I give up. Just look it up. Look up the title. Look up the title. Smithsonian Dinosaurs, a visual encyclopedia. This is apparently fully revised, new edition, and updated, as previously stated. Okay. Here's the back of the book. We always gotta read the back of the book. It's very important to the book reading process. Discovered the biggest, scariest, and weirdest animals ever to walk, swim, or fly on the planet. Feathered, furry, or sorry, I couldn't keep my composure. Feathered, furry, or scaly. Sorry. They're all here. Packed with hundreds of lifelike digital reconstructions of Earth's most incredible animals, Dinosaurs, a visual encyclopedia, will transport you back in time to an astonishing lost world. Based on the latest research and up-to-date information, you'll find everything from monstrous scorpions and swooping pterosaurs to dinosaur eggs and ice-aged mammoths. Wow! And don't worry, this isn't gonna turn into a book reading stream. I'm not just gonna read the whole book. I'm just gonna flip through it and we're gonna like talk about the random weird stuff that I find. I'm honestly probably just gonna look for a dinosaur that looks like, yeah, I understand why you went extinct, and we're probably gonna talk about that. Can we see the pictures? This is unfortunately one of those you're gonna have to look it up yourself thing. So I'll try to spell the dinosaur's name for you guys so you can look it up if you want to. You're telling me furries and scalies were around back then? I guess so. I guess so. 10 whole hour book reading stream when? No, I don't have the attention span for that one. Well, I could probably read the Mushoku Tensei light novels for that long, but that's about it. Alright, let's skip through and stop. Giant millipede. Let's keep going. I don't like bugs. The Loch Ness Monster. This is... what? This is... Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. Okay, this is what it says. The Loch Ness Monster. Does a plesiosaur survive to this day? There have long been stories of a mysterious, prehistoric monster living in Loch Ness, a large lake in Scotland. Scientific evidence that Nessie, as the monster is more familiarly known, exists has never been found, but many people believe they have seen it, and a few claim to have photographed it. Could there be any truth in the rumors? Wow, I know, right? The Loch Ness Monster might be real. Also, thank you for the tip. Ankylosaurus is another favorite, the armored tank with a giant club tail. Oh yeah, that is what that is. I honestly thought you were tricking me because its name, like, okay, don't get me wrong, its name doesn't sound like dumb. It just sounds kind of dumb. So, aren't there just an old man in a monster machine? What? What are you guys talking about in chat? Who wins though, Tyrannosaurus Rex at full power or Gojo Satoru? Probably Gojo or Satoru because I don't think that a T-Rex has human intelligence. So Gojo would say, hey man, if you charge at me, you're gonna die, and the T-Rex would not listen and would do it anyways. Who wins though, oh, I already read that, I'm dumb. Wait, you guys said it twice? No, I just read it twice. I'm silly. Oh, it's because that's a very similar comment. Anyways, Yeah, I don't know what that means. Will we be getting to Bigfoot in this stream? Probably not. That'd be weird, though. I mean, I don't think that they would theorize that the Bigfoot is a dinosaur. That one doesn't make sense. This one does, though. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure people have highly theorized that the Loch Ness Monster sightings were actually just whale penors? Really? Now that's wild. Oh my gosh. Alright, so, more about the Loch Ness. Exclusive report, the famous photo below was first published in an English newspaper in 1934. It is said to be the first photo of the Loch Ness Monster. Oh, I don't know if that's a whale penor, but it does look funky. That'd be interesting if it was. That doesn't... I mean, I guess I would now have to look up what that looks like to know, and I don't think I'm going to. Why a plesiosaur? Pictures such as the surgeon's photograph show a long-necked creature like a plesiosaur. They inspired theories that Loch Ness's hidden depths might harbor creatures that survived from the age of the dinosaurs. But the water is probably too cold for giant reptiles, and Loch Ness was frozen solid during the last ice age. Interesting. T-Rex is just basic. He ain't based. Yeah, just a little. Just a little. If I've seen one, it makes sense. Well, I haven't, so I'm going to live... What's the word? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Ignorantly. For this, just this, I will be ignorant. I'd rather not. I'm gonna keep flipping through this. Let's see, something else dumb. Oh wait, I think I flipped to your buddy. No, this one just also has a knobby tail. Oh, no, I did! I flipped to Ankylosaur. Let's read about it. It's actually called the Uoplocephalus. Wow, that's a mouthful. One of the largest of the armored dinosaurs, Ankylosaurs. Oh, this is just a specific, like a family of it. Because I think Ankylosaur must be, like, the type of dinosaur. Like there are many long-necked dinosaurs, and then this one must just be, like, its relative species or something like that. Or, like, you know how there's different breeds of dogs? Like, this is just a different breed of dinosaur. Anyways... that thing was twice the size of a rhinoceros and covered in heavy armor. Despite its stocky build and weight, it had powerful legs and may have been quite nimble on its feet. A deadly tail club provided another form of defense for times when its legs or its armor were not enough to save it. Yeah, tank lizard, for real. Why be T-Rex with your little dumb arms? Much like I have at the moment. When, you could just be, you know, you could just be a very stout boy. Am I using that word correctly? Stout? I don't know. A tail of defense. It had a heavy tail club that it could swing at attackers with bone-crushing force. But it also had a weak spot, a soft belly which had no armor. Belly rubs could literally kill him. Hey, someone made, like, a car. Like, using the technology, like, that they learned from its bones, like, on this car. It's really cool looking. There's literally... Oh, wait, no, I'm just dumb. I didn't read it. I just looked at the picture and I thought it was pretty. You guys can't laugh at me, okay? The picture I was looking at was the Batmobile. It's like an accurate, it's a Batmobile. Was the dinosaur equivalent of a Batmobile with a powerful body, low profile, and heavy-duty armor plating. Yeah, I was looking at the Batmobile. I've never seen Batman, okay? I never really got into DC, and we can save that for another day. I personally just prefer Marvel. Well, I might start looking at DC now. Who knows? At least at the old good ones. You're worried for me? Just because I didn't know it was the Batmobile. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm just not a car girl, okay? I have other unfortunate obsessions, and there was not enough room for cars. Alright, skipping in. Ooh, mammals! I want to look at a weird-looking mammal. No, these are- ah! I slammed my keyboard. These are all normal animals. Okay, we're going back. Sauropods! Okay. Sauropods are all the long-necked dinosaurs. So, there's the Brachiosaurus, one of the largest sauropods, weighed in at an incredible 33 to 55 tons, or 30 to 50 metric tons, nearly 12 times more than an African elephant. Brachiosaurus's long neck helped it to feed at heights of more than 50 feet or 15 meters, which is twice as high as any giraffe can reach. Whoa! The lumbering giants were the largest creatures ever to walk the earth. Amazingly, long necks let them reach far higher than other plant eaters could, making it possible to feed on treetops as giraffes do today. But they needed pillar-like limbs to support their immense weight, and unlike most dinosaurs, they usually had to walk on all fours. Interesting. Whoa, this guy's got a noodle for a head. His name is the Mamenchisaurus. And by the way, now I know that I am actually like pronouncing some of these right because it's giving me the phonetics. It says Mamenchisaurus. So this is the Mamenchisaurus. It's from the middle to late Jurassic period. It lived in China, and its habitat was deltas and forested plains. The length was 85 feet, and the diet was vegetation. Mamenchisaurus was named after the Chinese village where its fossils were found. It had one of the longest necks of any animal known. Its skull was less pointed than that of Brachiosaurus, and its shoulders were lower and smaller. Yeah, his neck is really long. Like, his face is itty-bitty at the end of it. Hook on Phonics with your host, Blaze. I think we better not play that because I am horrible at pronouncing things. Have you heard me speak? Let's see. Oh my gosh. And he was big. Like, they show you a little, like, thing compared to, like, a human size. And this dude was big. Like, I'm seeing now, like, his neck is literally, like, twice as long as all the other dudes. He had to compensate for nothing. Then there's one that could have technically, like, is about as big as a giraffe, I think, right here. It's the Volcanodon. When early Jurassic, it was from Zimbabwe. It habitated forested plains. The length was 23 feet or 7 meters. This is a little boy in comparison. This is like a large dog. Diet, vegetation. Wait, are they all vegetation based? One of them specifically only eats tough tree and leaves. And the other one just eats leaves. So some of them eat leaves, and some of them can, like, actually man up and eat other stuff. Makes sense. Volcanodon was named so because its first fossils were found in rocks near volcanoes. Like other sauropods, Volcanodon moves slowly on land. Its stubby, pillar-like limbs were useful in supporting its heavy body, but were not meant for running. That means maybe you could probably, like, outrun, like, a pack of these, you know? Because, like, I don't know, it doesn't say how fast it can run, but it says they're not good. Also, it had elephant-like feet. Interesting. Like, even more so than the other ones, apparently. Its feet were even more elephant-like. Interesting. Sounds like a Pokemon. I know, right? Oh my gosh. I just opened up to the Spinosaurids, and these ones look like tigers. Like, I mean, it makes sense that the patterns that we would currently, like, experience in nature would, like, they'd be like that for a long time, right? Because they obviously evolved that way, but we don't technically know, like, how far it goes. Like, it's very possible that the dinosaurs, like, had all of these stripes. and all that, depending on where they lived. Like, think about it. If you were a dinosaur on the savannah, like, you might wind up looking like a zebra or looking like a tiger or a lion or something. Spinosaurids were huge sailback dinosaurs that lived in swamps and estuaries. With their crocodile-like snouts and powerful clawed hands, they were ideally built for catching the monster fish of the time. They were also skilled at hunting on land. So, land shark. Lovely. Do they have spines, though? They do. They're like empanadas. I don't know how to explain what I'm looking at. They're like if you put a little too little filling in an empanada kind of thing. Or more like you just like kind of tilted it all the filling to one side, and then you just only like did it on one side. It's he's like, I don't know how to explain it, but I think I might just be hungry. My favorite theory is that ceratop frills were really brightly colored like bird beaks. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Also, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Drake. Yeah, wow. Thank you for the super chat. Spinosaur is my favorite carnivore species. Let's go. Let's go. Smooth sailing. That sounds fun. Spinosaurs look like they could be turned into a cheese cutter. Kinda, yeah. Spinosaurus sail might have had various uses. Some scientists think that it acted as a radiator, helping Spinosaurus to keep cool in the hot climate. So it's like a camel. Others think it was for display, in which case it might have been brightly colored or marked with a bold pattern. So it was either for keeping cool or getting hot. Understood. Curved claw. Baryonyx means heavy claw, referring to its huge hook-like claw clumps, which it may have used to spear fish, as grizzly bears do today. Oh, there's a dude that has a bunch of feathers. The Baryonyx. Remains of partly digested dinosaurs were found in Baryonyx's fossilized stomach, indicating that it ate land animals as well as fish. It had a very long, low skull, and its jaws had 96 pointed teeth, twice as many as other members of its family. Baryonyx may have had a ridge on its back and a small crest on its snout. Nostrils are set back from the tip of the snout, enabled Spinosaurs to breathe while fishing. Interesting. Like half a circular saw, but with ribbing? Yeah, basically. Empanadas are great. Empanadas are great. I haven't had an empanada in a long time. Whoa, this guy's got... These are the murder chickens. These are the ones with the big, like, claws on the... like, they look like they just went to the salon. Therizinosaurus. There we go. When scientists put together bits and pieces of these guys' fossils, they turned out to be some of the most bizarre-looking dinosaurs ever. They were tall, with small heads, stumpy feet, and potbellies. While their bones show they were relatives of predatory dinosaurs, their teeth and digestive system seem to have evolved to eat plants instead of meat. Yeah, that's wild. Oh wait, this is how you pronounce it. Therizinosaurus. There we go. Therizinosaurus. It's from Mongolia. It lived in the woodlands. And the Therizinosaurus was one of the bigger Therizinosaurs. Its fossils were found in what is now the cold, barren Gobi Desert during the late Cretaceous. This region was warmer and wetter with tall trees. Perhaps these dinosaurs' immense height helped it to gather leaves from tall trees like a giraffe. Oh yeah, it's like 26 to 36 feet tall. That's 8 to 11 meters. That's literally the size of one of the Titans from Attack on Titan, because there's 10-meter Titans. That's a big murder chicken. You know, I wonder, you know, I bet, because there was like the Titans that some of them were dinosaurs and stuff. Like, some of the Beast Titan carriers had, like, they were like different animals. Like, you gotta know, someone must have been a murder chicken. Cause someone was a T-Rex. It's gotta be, you know, that's my headcanon. My headcanon there was definitely a murder chicken Titan. So they're pescatarian, kinda lame. Aw, man. Pretty big, a big chicken. Yeah. Reminds me of, Gigan from Godzilla. It's just a chicken, no biggie, I can beat them. This chicken could literally step on you and break all of your bones. I mean, it's not a predator chicken, so you'd probably be fine as long as you didn't make any sudden movements. So, yeah, it likes to eat plants, so you'll be alright, maybe. Also, RIP, that beast titan that was a blue whale. Yeah. RIP that guy. Imagine you just accidentally turned into a fish titan, and then you just, like, I wonder if did that blue whale titan just, like, dry up on land? Like, what happened to him? That's what I want to know. If I got a chance to interview the creator, I'd be like, so did that guy suffocate? And he'd be like, how did you get in my house? You know? Nah, Blaze can... No! Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. 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 Bonk you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Bonk, bonk. Maybe he exploded? Maybe. That is possible. Might have exploded. Might have exploded. Ooh, early birds. This guy looks crazy. This guy looks really weird looking. Birds evolved from dromaeosaur-like dinosaurs during the Jurassic period. The first birds had skeletons like those of Microraptor. Aww. Over time, as birds adapted to life in the air, they evolved huge flight muscles and lost their teeth, nails, and claws, making them more lightweight. Modern birds have a toothless beak, but the Archaeopteryx had jaws and teeth typical of a carnivorous dinosaur. Now see, this one looks like a Pokemon. This straight up just looks like a Rachion. I think that's its name. Tuskanu bonks. Ouch. The duality of man. Vegavis. Vegavis. That's what it's called. 66 million years ago, late Cretaceous. It lived in Antarctica. Specifically the coast of Antarctica, and it ate water plants. This one just looks like a really fucked up duck. Fossil of Vegavis, a relative of ducks and geese, that explains why it looks like that, were found in Antarctica in 1992. The discovery was important because it showed that some of today's bird families had already evolved during the age of dinosaurs. Vegavis lived in Antarctica when its climate was much less cold than today. Interesting. Dinosaurs copied Pokemon confirmed? Yeah, guys, actually, like, if we're being real, like, if we're being serious right now, it's a JoJo reference. We all know that Dinosaurs is just a JoJo reference, okay? Everything's a JoJo reference. As we know. Oh my god, I almost knocked down my other cup of water. Woo! That scared me. Aw, this guy is also really fucked up looking. Who are you? Ichthyornis. Ichthyornis was a seabird. Oh, so it's a seagull, basically. It's just now a fucked up looking seagull. Was a seabird similar in size and weight to, yep, a modern seagull. I should just read. But its head and beak were much larger. It had a large keeled? What is that? Keeled breastbone, showing it had powerful breast muscles and was a strong flyer. This bird had fat tits. However, its jaws were packed with small curved teeth, like those of the prehistoric fish-eating lizards called mosasaurs. Oh my god, this is such an epic fail. This is a downgrade. How did you turn from a mosasaur into a seagull? They're literally the rats of the sky. The rats of the sea sky. Because the rats of the sky are pigeons. It may even have been fed like one. Oh yeah, what? It ate like a mosasaur? I guess some things never change. Ichthyosaurus also had webbed feet with short claws. Huh. Wild. Can you hear the gears grinding? Hey, I'm sorry. They do that sometimes. Maybe I need to reboot. Sometimes evolution just be that way. I guess so. Don't diss pigeons. They used to be domesticated. I don't care. They're rats of the sky. They clearly sucked at their job. They couldn't keep up with technology. The pigeons should have gotten Apple Watches, and then maybe they would have been better. Well, if you've ever seen ducks, swans, or geese, they're still a thing in a way. What is? What's still a thing? Toothed bird sounds delightfully terrifying, like penguin mouths. Oh yeah, I got chased by a goose once. It was not fun, and I can confirm that geese do in fact have teeth. And that was something that, like, once I saw it, it kind of kept me up. Because I was like, it was going on uncanny. It would have been weirder if they were like human teeth. I think if you put like human teeth on anything that doesn't have like, you know, those kinds of teeth, it's just automatically like usually pretty terrifying if it's like a fish or a lizard or something. But like if you put like human, well, I don't know, would human teeth on like a dog be scary? I don't think it would scare me. I don't think a T-Rex with giant pearly whites would like scare me either, probably. I don't know. Geese are just flying chihuahuas. Yeah, no, I completely agree with that one right there. That 100%. They are horrid, and they really, you look at them and they're like, and then you're dead, and then you're dead. That's exactly what happens. Okay, and it's horrible. And I have horrible memories. I have horrible memories of geese and deers. I had my shirt eaten by a deer once. It was not fun. It was petting zoo my ass. It literally, that deer came for me. It looked me dead in the eye and went, that shirt, tasty. And it just would not let go. Yeah, that's probably another reason why I prefer not being outside. Less wild animals to decide to attack me randomly for whatever reason. But like, I don't know. Dogs and cats like me. Like, I'll go, if I ever go over to someone's house and they have like a cat or a dog, like the cat or the dog will fall in love with me instantly. I mean, maybe that means like in the dinosaur period, if I got sent back in time, like I would just like all of the cat and dog like dinosaurs, or like the whatever dinosaurs or whatever cats and dogs evolved from would probably like me, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I could have a dinosaur army. Isn't there a dinosaur machine life form in Nier? So technically yes, but technically no. It wasn't like, it was built that way because of how the robots in Nier Automata are trying to emulate like humanity and like their history. So that's why there's a dinosaur, because they were like, dinosaurs are cool. See, Nier knows what's going on. Nier knows dinosaurs are cool. We need this principle from Nichijou to suplex that deer. Yeah, I would pay to see a person do that in person. Like, for real, for real. Finally now, guys. I'm moving on to water now. Don't know about befriending cat-dog dinosaurs. Pretty sure the dinosaurs were mostly, like, manatees. They'll eat anything smaller than them and fight and beat anything larger than them. Well, that's... Thank you. I now can no longer... You killed my dreams. You killed my dreams. I can no longer dream of having cat, dog, dinosaur. I will go to bed and I will sob profusely. Could probably tame a direwolf or something. Maybe. I would be a real bard then. I'd be such an elven bard. Look at what you've done. She's crying. I cry all the time. I don't think you can blame anyone for it. Russian bear dogs are the chunky wolves? Aw, that sounds sweet and terrifying. Yeah. Domesticated Utahraptor? Utah. Utahraptor. I'm gonna go with that one. Implying my new daily driver wouldn't be domesticated Utahraptor. That would be something. Imagine if, like, dinosaurs, like, actually, like, as we think of them, truly survived to the modern day. Because I know, like, people are like, oh, but Blaze, technically dinosaurs did survive until the modern day. They're chickens and shit. And I'd be like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Shut up. So you guys know what I mean, you know? So, like, just imagine that. Like, imagine you could just have, like, a pet dinosaur. Or, like, hear me out. Do you think the Industrial Revolution, like cart horses to cars and stuff, would have happened if dinosaurs were still around and kicking? Or do you think, like, humans would have, like, never been able to evolve, maybe? Because, I mean, humans technically evolved, like, from a branch of dinosaurs, like the mammals, the ones that became mammals, etc., and all that jazz. But, like, imagine if the more reptilian dinosaurs had survived, right? Like, do you think they would have, like, just taken us out? Or would we have built an entire society around... Am I just explaining Ark Survivor again? Is this just the stream where I learned that I really need to play Ark Survival? We still have Komodo dragon. I bet we can domesticate them. Are Komodo dragons not domesticated? New question. What? Wait, yes? For real, for real? Yeah, I need to play it. Yes, you need to play Ark. Not domesticated. Interesting. The dinosaurs were too good at their jobs. They kept mammals mouse size. We exist mostly because dinosaurs died and opened up the large land mammal niche. Animal niche. Yeah, because think about it. Dinosaurs, like, they lived for the longest period of time, like, uninterrupted. I was watching on the Netflix. There's this new, let me actually share with you guys the title of it. Hold on. It's, let me look. It's, hold on. It's, what was it? Where is it? Trending now, new releases, top picks, continue watching. Life on Our Planet. It's narrated by Morgan Freeman, I believe. And well, aren't most things, like, you know, narrated by Morgan Freeman, especially if it's a documentary? But anyways, it's actually pretty interesting. And that's what it was saying on there. That, like, the dinosaurs, like, lived for the longest period of time without being interrupted. Like, just, like, chilling and, like, proliferating and stuff. Yeah. Dinosaurs are so cool, and they were vicious and efficient and super powerful. Yeah. Have you considered doing a watch along a prehistoric planet? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Put it in the hat. My hat's getting pretty full. That's okay. Do not touch the big angry murder lizards. Aww. They wild as hell. Komodo. Why can't we domesticate Komodo dragons? Lots of monitor lizards are domesticated, but Komodo dragons are way too big and also illegal to keep, so not really except for zoos. Oh, why are they illegal to keep? Like, because they're, like, what's the word? Endangered? Are they endangered? Komodos can kill in one bite? I don't like that. That's horrifying. That's actually, whoa. Yeah, that's insanely dangerous. The saliva? Oh, do they have poisonous spit? Is that what it is? I wish I had that. If the dinosaur is cool, why are they weak to fire rock from space? So actually, technically about that, the dinosaurs did not die because of the meteor crashing into Earth. This is, the most recent and commonly accepted theory about how the dinosaurs were wiped out was basically that there was a big meteor that did in fact crash. We know that, there's proof of that. But what actually happened was it kicked up so much dust and made a bunch of lava like spew out of a volcano and stuff, that it was actually all of like the smog and the ash and the debris that actually encompassed the entire planet. And that is actually what killed the dinosaurs, because a bunch of stuff died because there was no light and the air was toxic. And that's why most of the stuff survived in the ocean, because they lived down deep enough where none of that affected them in the first place, or they just became resilient to it, because fish are weird. Let's be honest. I mean, life started in the ocean, so the ocean's bound to be funkier than we even think it is, you know? Dinosaurs can't be that cool if they're all gone. Well, they're not all gone. We have chickens. But I know what you mean. Just like you know what I mean, the real dinosaurs, yeah. Because, like, think about it. Most most of the dinosaurs that survived after that were the smaller ones, I think. Like, because think about it. We don't have, like, big dinosaur stuff walking around. All the little things that are connected to dinosaurs that aren't, like, mammals are, like, little now. So there must have been some sort of advantage to being smaller when all of that happened. And also just, like, living underground helped, too. That's why also a lot of mammals survived. All of, like, the rodents that dug under the ground, because the radiation and stuff couldn't get them. Oh, no, I almost dropped water on my book. Did I? No, it's okay. It's okay. It's all alive. Smaller bodies are less resource intensive, simple as. That's true. That is true. Because they could find something big and, like, eat that and be fine for, like, a month or something. So, like, yeah. And if they were herbivores, well, I wonder how many... Well, there's got to be a lot of plants that survived all of that, because there's, you know, still plants around. So, yeah. Being small allows you to live off less, I suppose. I'm sure scientists have very smart things to say about it. Probably. Yeah. If you guys really want proof that dinosaurs are still around, look at the cassowary or the emus. Yeah, I mean, actually, now that I think about it, you guys know about the emu war, right? So, like, hear me out. Does that mean, like, we could theorize based off of the emu war that if dinosaurs did, like, come back from the dead, we would in fact lose? Because, like, think about it. Like, if... Think about it. Think about it. That draws some lines and some connections. Yeah. Speaking of that, like, apparently they are still, like, kind of trying to bring back dinosaurs for, like, they did in Jurassic Park. But, like, they're actually, like, trying the methods of, like, using, like, chicken eggs and stuff, which is... I don't know how I would feel about that. I'm kind of scared to see that in the news one day. Just dinosaur, now real. I would hope, like, the dinosaur they would bring back would be, like, a not dangerous one. Like, dear scientists, please do not jump straight to T-Rex. Like, just pick something simple. You know, don't pick the giant boa constrictor. Don't pick the giant crocodile. Don't pick the giant shark. Just, you know, like, pick, like, I don't know, like, a big bug or something. Like, a big bug can be put down a lot faster than a T-Rex, I think. There's a difference between some dudes with a machine gun on a car and the military capacity of the world's biggest nations. That's fair. I guess if there really was, like, a dinosaur outbreak, it would probably only take out, like, a few blocks at most. Shouldn't we pick a worm? A worm? Maybe that's like the least harmful, but then if you cut it in half, you're just gonna get more of them. I don't know. That sounds also dangerous. Alternate universe horror story on Twitter. It was about how a bunch of dinosaurs would torment a homeowner because they were all giant, crazy, smart birds. Huh. No, I haven't. That's probably interesting. A giant insect would be scary. Well, like, what if it was a giant butterfly? Like, butterflies are the least scariest thing. And I mean, I know, like, I'm crazy saying that because I'm terrified of butterflies. And God forbid if they were bigger. But I mean, like, most people aren't, okay? I acknowledge that this is a personal problem. This is something that, like, can't be fixed. Like many things about me. But, you know, like Mothra? Exactly! Like Mothra. What if they picked a cockroach? Dude, you can't kill a cockroach. Those things are gonna be long. Those things are gonna live past us. Cockroaches, for real, are gonna be the dinosaurs of our time. You know, people are gonna look back, like, hopefully look back, like, thousands of years from now and be like, this thing is a dinosaur. Speaking of dinosaurs, just kidding, Navi. Hi, Navi. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. How was your stream? Did you have fun? We're talking about dinosaurs and all sorts of stuff. Navi raid, Robit raid. Hi, debugs. Beep boop. How's it going? Dinosaurs have nothing against terraformer cockroaches. Yeah, I'd be more afraid of cockroaches, like, taking over, honestly, than I would of, like, some dude trying to reactivate Jurassic Park dreams. Hello, Raiders! Hello! Welcome! How was the stream? Did you guys have fun? Them roaches were pointed. Yeah, probably. She made spaghetti roads? Interesting. That's a choice, you know? That's a choice. One of those can survive a nuke, and spoiler alert, it's not the dinosaurs. Yeah, guess what? You know what probably would have survived the big extinction when the dinosaurs died? Cockroaches. How long have cockroaches been alive for, actually? Roaches were from before the time of dinosaurs? No way. Hold on. When did cockroaches... I can't spell cockroaches. Cockroaches, whatever. Roaches become real? Question mark? More than 280 million years ago. That's a long time ago. Cockroaches. I just need to read this to you. The Google page. Cockroaches are really old. Wow, why'd you have to do him like that, Google? They just killed cockroaches. They just canceled him on Twitter. Oh my gosh. It is believed that cockroaches originated more than 280 million years ago in the Carboniferous era. I don't know what Carboniferous era is, but I'm going to guess that is when there was a lot of carbon in the atmosphere. Maybe. I don't know. Quote me on that. Someone look it up. Boomer roaches? For real. Vine booms. Everywhere. Boom, boom, boom. Also, I saw you, Navi. Bing. Wah! Have a good stream, Blaze. That dino fit is so cute. Wah! I got one for you, too. We can match. We can have different colors. I have 6 of them. Do I have 6? I do. I have 6 of them. And there is one that will most definitely fit you. I will share it with you later. Yes, we can take dinosaur pics. Carboniferous era is where we get all our fossil fuels. Oh! All supersized trees and tons of swamps and marshes and stuff. So it's the opposite. There was lots of oxygen in the air then. Is that what it was? Because wasn't there... Okay, because the ozone didn't, like, form, like, with the planet. Like, from what I remember from watching the history of the world from Bill Wirtz, was that we were we were 2 planets that, like, hit each other real hard. And, like, we were a flaming ball of rocks that just got hit by another flaming ball of rocks. And then, like, we got space dust. Or did the space dust come before it? I don't know. It was before the dinosaurs? Well, I know that the ozone formed before the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs would have died if there wasn't an ozone. The moon formation theory? I think that one's decently probable, perhaps. Maybe, maybe. I think it was because fungi hadn't evolved to eat wood yet, so all the fallen plants got preserved and turned into coal and oil. That's interesting. That's interesting. I think that's a pretty cool theory. Now it's turned from dinosaurs to just like, how did we get here? Which like kind of is like, when you think about it, like half of what studying dinosaurs is. I don't know. Oxygen probably came from the algae and stuff that spawned in the early oceans. Probably. Oxygen levels reached as high as 35% of the whole atmosphere during the Carboniferous. So much oxygen? Oh my god, that is a lot of oxygen. My skin would have been lovely. Oh wait, there wasn't an ozone. Wait, there was an ozone. Was there an ozone? I don't know the answer, and I tried to answer it. Question, guys, because you guys clearly know a lot. Was there an ozone in the carbon era? Where oxygen means bigger insects? Never mind, count me out. I don't care if it makes my skin look better. I'm not going there. Nope. I'm not going back. You can't. I'm not going back in the building. I came from a world with giant bugs. I'm done. There was an ozone layer since a long while before then. Can't have trees without ozone. That is true. That is true. There was actually a mass extinction event caused by organisms evolving to photosynthesize and make too much oxygen. Yes, that is how that worked. Because they evolved to do that, and then they snuffed out all this stuff that was like oxygen, you know? If there was life, I'm pretty sure there was an ozone layer. Yeah. I don't really know what the ozone layer does. There's a lot of different layers. There's a lot of different things that do things that I don't understand. What does the ozone layer do, and how is it? Isn't the ozone? How is it different from the other thing? How is the ozone layer different? Ozone shields us from the sun's deadly laser. Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. Is that all it does? It just protects us from like bursting into a ball of flames. Okay, I can appreciate that. That's pretty based. It's pretty based. Skin cancer would be the norm. Ew. Yeah, I wouldn't want that. So I guess the ozone can stay. We won't cancel him. You guys can put down your pitchforks. I know. The ozone layer is O2 that absorbs energy from the particles coming from the sun, turning into O3, which is ozone. Huh. Interesting. Turns out life, question mark? Super delicate. Yeah, for real. We're 93 million miles from the sun and have tons of protection, and it's still cooking during summer. Yeah, the sun is a very powerful ball of fire. I would not fight him. Particles would kill us otherwise. Like space particles? Like the stuff that messes with your computer? I wouldn't want that. Well, no, they don't. They don't kill you because they go through your eyeballs all the time. That's why you see little fuzzies. The sun is a deadly laser. Yes, exactly. Sunscreen enters the chat. I don't go outside enough to require sunscreen. I am delicately pale. Alright, let me look like a sick Victorian boy. I doth not care. That's not Victorian, that's Shakespearean. I tried. I mean, the sun can blind you just by looking at them. How can we beat them with this fist? True, we cannot in fact throw hands with the sun, which is very unfortunate. The sun and gravity seem to be the two enemies that I will never be able to punch out in the Wendy's parking lot. And I am disappointed! Oh my gosh, can we talk about cosmic radiation, the bits they flip in computers every once in a while? Yeah, I was talking about the other day. That happened to me. It's called a bit flip, as you probably know. And they are super duper cool. And you can actually see them, all the cosmic rays, all the time. Because they'll, like, if you close your eyeballs, not your eyeballs, you can't close your eyeballs, you close your, there we go. You close your eyelids, not your eyeballs, that would be weird. So you close your eyelids, or just your eyes to make it simple. And if you see like little like flashes of light, like that aren't like from obviously like an actual light source, That's a cosmic ray that passed through your eyeballs. I wonder, and then I think someone brought this up, which was that they wondered if that could actually like affect your memory, because think about it, your neurons are like electric signals through your brain. Your brain is just like electric, like shocked meat. And so do you think if one of those like passed through your head, like while you were thinking of something, like it just wouldn't connect? Is that why I can't do math? Can I now use that as an excuse, guys? Exactly. See, I'm not stupid. Cosmic rays just continue to pass through my brain at inopportune moments. And you can quote me on that. They're too small to affect neurons? Shh, don't tell them that. They don't need to know. They don't need to know. They do not need to. I need this excuse, guys. I need this excuse, okay? My brain was bit flipped. Exactly. Neuron flip. It's like the worst version of neuron activated. It's like neuron activated is like good. Neuron like flipped is just like I forgot how to breathe or something. I don't know. I think the math checks out. I don't know, man. You could never know when your brain has been bit flipped. You could never know. You could be a victim of brain bit flipping. All right. Great. Now I'm manually breathing. Sorry. Now you're thinking about it. And now you're thinking about your stomach sloshing around inside of your torso, and it's digesting your food, and your eyeballs are blinking, and you're like slightly moving in your chair. Sorry, I'll stop. Just make you think of all the things that you're supposed to unconsciously be doing. It's the best thing in the world to do to people. Oh, hold on. I think there is someone at my door. Hello? Can I help you?
Hello?
Hi. Hi.
No, listen, I didn't mean to listen in. I didn't mean to. Okay, so I heard you talking about dinosaurs, and now I'm manually breathing, and I don't know how to solve this.
You know what? Come in here. It's okay. Can
I steal one of these? The hoodies are really cute. Can I steal one?
Yeah. Oh, that looks so good on you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. Look at you.
Hello. How do I look so bad in your screen? It's the cosmic rays. They got me.
You're just a bit blurry. Oh my gosh, guys, look, special guest. Whoa.
Hey, it's me. I'm the princess. I'm here to talk about dinosaurs and things.
Dinosaur time.
Dinosaur time. I'm 1440p. Why am I 1440p?
Is it because of me? Did I do that to you?
I don't know.
Are you really
I changed
zoomed
my
in?
settings, so I should be fine.
Do I have to like change your width and your height or something?
What's my aspect? What on earth? I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know.
Maybe try redoing it.
I
do not
know. You're just a little crunchy.
I'm a little crunchy. I'm just gonna be 1440p. I apologize. Get your screenshots in now, fellas.
Get your screenshots, this Justin. She crusty.
I'm crusty. I'm not crusty on my screen. You know what? It's fine. I'm just gonna be crunchy.
Aww. Here, wait. Let me try to re-put in the link that you gave me.
The settings. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, let me see if this will work. If I just casually...
Re-input.
No, wait, what if I just zap you? I infinity snapped you, sorry. Nah, you're still a little blurry.
No!
Ah, man.
This sucks.
Well,
oh, wait, is it because of this? Try that now.
Try
wait,
what now? Now you're, like...
Frozen.
Now you're gone!
What?
We've lost her! Oh, no!
Yeah!
Nines consumed you. Sorry, he was hungry.
Crunch. He hated me.
No!
He hated me because I told the truth.
Oh man, come back to me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm doing it. I'm sorry. Am I back? Am I back?
We have to hold a funeral. 2 funerals in the span of a month. How could this be?
I'm sorry. That's okay. What? I'm so sad. It won't let me capture my thing anymore.
You're dead
This is the
dead.
AN stuff that we were on about.
You're literally dead now.
You know what?
You're
You know
just
what?
a voice in my head. Wait. Slap your face on a PNG of a dinosaur and we'll fix it. Quickly. I'll put you on my desk. It's okay. It's okay.
Please, I'm in the ether. Please, I'm in the ether.
I can't save you. The dinosaur hoodie consumed you and it won't give you back. I can Fugi tech you if you want to like Photoshop the hoodie onto you real quick and then just
I
give me
might.
the
I
PNG.
might.
She's dead.
Sometimes I can still hear her voice.
Okay, we're holding a funeral now.
Hold a funeral for me like you held the funeral for the dinosaurs.
La 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 la.
In the arms of the angels, far away. So yeah, sorry about that.
Well, you were here for about a second. You know, when it ain't broke, don't fix. You should have just remained Crunch. At least you were
just
alive.
been Crunchy. I'm sorry.
Imagine now the VNet works. That would be so messed up and so funny. It probably doesn't, though. It very likely doesn't. No, yeah, guys, we tried so hard. We have been stopped at every turn. We are the dinosaurs.
You know what? It's fine. You might have to just give me do the Fugi instead.
Yeah,
you might have to do that instead.
Give me your Fugi.
I will.
If you just update it on your end, I can take it from the.
Yeah, it should be. I think I have this one actually.
Yeah.
Ah.
I see you just like normal for now.
Is it just me?
You're just
That's
normal
fine.
for now.
I will just be normal for the moment then.
Normal until, yeah, it decides to be like, oh, sweet, a person. That changed the setting. Add existing. Friendo.
Yeah. Do you have my link?
Yeah. I'm gonna put it in uno momento. I just need to adjust this to make sure that it works, actually, this time, which, you know, would be quite nice.
Kind of pivotal.
Just a bit.
This is the curse. For everybody who's in chat right now, we had like problems with VTube Studio, and like the new thing that we were using just then was working completely fine up until legitimately the point where I was supposed to turn up.
You were, yeah, like, they probably, like, already kind of saw. Maybe I got away with it, but, oh, there you are. Basically, your screen, like, I think you clicked it at some point during, like, while I was still talking. And
oh, really?
Yeah, I could see, like, your toolbars and everything.
Oh, really?
And I was like, she's there! But it's okay, they didn't see, so it all worked out.
Okay, good.
And eventually, maybe your Fugi will change.
Yay!
But for now,
it's fine.
No dinosaur hoodie for you.
No!
You just instead, your Fugi tech looks like you're dead inside, and then you have sparkly eyes. It's quite funny, actually.
Just, I'm sad, and then I'm happy.
You're alive.
I'm alive. Anyway, we're here to talk about dinosaurs.
We are!
And such things. I'm special guest and things.
And
cool.
things.
Things.
Would you like to tell the class how your mind was blown up, much like almost the dinosaurs the other day with what I told you?
Yeah, very. You did this to me. We were talking about dinosaurs because I was telling you about I was being very, very, how do I put it? I was ranting to you and you were being very, like, very. I was just ranting at you.
Yeah.
About the ichthyosaur. And then you decided to tell me about the brachiosaur, brontosaur?
Brontosaur.
Brontosaur.
The
Of which you
basically the
informed
long
me.
neck that everyone always like thinks about when they think of a long
Hmm.
neck dinosaur, or just probably like dinosaurs in general.
Tell me the information about the head specifically. That sounds so sus when I say it like that. Oh no.
So tell me about the head.
Tell me about, inform me
Of
information of the head.
Yes. So basically, one dude needed to like get a dinosaur like ready for a museum, but they didn't actually like have the correct head for it. So we like kind of swapped it out. And so the long neck dinosaur that everyone thinks about, like the one in Jurassic Park, like the original one, that one actually has the head of a completely different dinosaur on it, and it's a lie. So the dinosaur that everyone thinks of, like actually like that one specifically, total lie. But nowadays there is actual like brontosaurs, because they did like find a different enough like version of it for it to be its own species. But yeah, it's a lie. Everything you've ever known,
He's a lie.
he's a lie. I'm
He's the
sorry.
biggest lie.
Yeah.
He's the biggest lie ever. He's a fraud and a mean individual. And we hate him. We don't hate him. We love the boy, we hate the man.
Yeah, how could he do that? The Fraudosaurus. Exactly.
The Fraudosaurus? No! Also, I think I fixed my thing.
Oh, what'd you fix?
I had to put in a new link, but I think I fixed my thing.
Let me see. Let's see. Will you
Hey,
live?
I fixed it. Do I live?
Will she live? Will she
Will
live?
I live?
Will
Will I
she
live?
live?
Will
she
I live?
Live.
They changed its name to the mean lying
Live!
dinosaur. He wasn't lying.
She's
it was him.
there. She's
Yay.
alive. You're alive.
I'm still crunchy, but it's better to be
Yeah.
alive and crunchy than
Better
dead
to-
and
Yeah.
yeah, dead and yay! I'm back. I'm slightly
did
less
it.
crunchy actually.
You-
Do you notice this?
You are slightly less crunchy.
Ah.
Yeah, look at that. I'm trying to move you. There we go. Now we're the same size. You're a little bit taller than me, but we'll let it go.
Well, I adjusted my size to get in here. Your door is incredibly short. I need to bang my head on the way in. I don't know if that's
could
a
you?
common. I don't know if it's a common occurrence.
You just peeked, and it sounded
Did I?
like a cartoon, like bullet ricochet. It was
Oh,
really
really?
funny.
Ooh, I can.
You
this
would,
is
you
the
would
thing.
never
Let
be able to
me-
recreate that. That was.
Here we go. None. There we go. I took all of my my noise suppression off, so you get crisp Amora HD specifically for the dinosaurs.
Oh my god.
Ah, the
Can't believe
dinosaurs.
it. So, Amora?
Yeah.
Do you have any interesting dinosaur facts to share with the class?
As a matter of fact, I definitely do. For example, you were speaking about one of the Stegosaurus boys
Yeet.
before. I was definitely not listening
The
in
big clobber tail.
from the door. You were speaking about Stegosaurus. I love the boy. He's very, very sweet. He's probably the most stupid of dinosaurs because he had the smallest brain.
Aw.
He quite literally had the smallest brain. As far as I remember, and I might have to look this up so I don't look like a fake dinosaur fan. As far as I remember, his brain was about the size of a walnut.
So,
And
like,
that
he
is how big his
literally
brain
has,
was.
like, Pomeranian brain.
Yeah, basically, he just had a really teeny tiny brain.
So he really just went around, like, smashing stuff with his tail.
Yeah.
You guys, you have to remember, brains are, like, they're based on body size, so his brain was small.
His brain was small.
Compared to the rest of his skull.
He was a big boy as well. Like, he was a... He was like a rhinoceros? Not rhinoceros? I don't know the human pronunciation. Pronunciation of it. I'm having a good day for human pronunciation, huh?
Yeah, I'm doing great with that too.
I thought the smarter you are. Yeah, that's absolutely how it works, honey. You believe that. I believe you.
Small and smooth.
Small and smooth, like you.
Rhinoceros. How could you?
You're small and smooth. My favorite.
Velociraptor brain? Did you get sad because you misspelled that? I read it and then he took it away. I don't mean to call you out, bro, but
he took himself out and he took himself out back.
You shot yourself. I was in the middle.
Oh no.
That wasn't top 10 anime betrayal. His brain was very compact, means it had room to dodge around. Dodge? I don't think you're... yeah, his brain could do backflips. That means he's, like, real smart then, right? Or does that mean you're dumb if your brain is doing backflips? I think that means you're dumb.
I feel like if I'm hanging around with, like, my brain and, like... Actually, that's a bad suggestion because my brain cells do actually rattle around canonically.
Yeah, let's hear
That's
them.
a real thing. My brain cells do have a bit of a rattle.
Can you rattle them?
Yeah, I can do. Let me get close to my mic. Hang on.
Listen to those beans!
How is that for a good rattle?
Bean of a brain cell. Bean brain cells.
Bean brain cell. Yeah, I'm canonically a stegosaurus.
Canonically. Oh no!
It's what my alien species descended from.
Oh! Alien dinosaurs? Imagine alien dinosaurs.
Alien dinosaurs would be scary. You were talking about, like, cockroaches before. Thankfully, I've never come across a cockroach since coming to Earth. But I do know they exist in Britain. So that terrifies me. I don't like the thought of them existing. I don't like that they were around before the dinosaurs.
I saw a cockroach give birth in a bathroom stall once, so...
Ooh, I hate that.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Creepy. I don't like them. Please do not exist in my vicinity.
But
they're a great source of protein. I hate that.
Ew.
Why would you say that to me? Who are you? Shelby? Why? You put that in my head. That'll be in my head forever, man. He's crunching down.
Cockroaches love people that hate them. They really do. They really do.
Same with cats.
9 days without their heads. They can live for 9 days, and the only reason they start to die is because they starve, because they can't eat nothing.
I mean, that is an insane survival tactic, but good lord.
I mean, I think there are some things that, like, have their brains in different parts of their bodies, like different insects. There are insects that actually have, like, brains in different parts. There was specifically one, actually, because I was watching the Morgan Freeman documentary, the new dinosaur, like, our planet thing that I mentioned earlier. And I think it talked about that was how the bugs worked. Or, well, some of them, I think.
Yo!
It's in their abdomen. Is it all bugs? Or just, like, specific bugs?
I feel like it's probably specific bugs.
Probably.
There's gonna be some bugs that have, like, their brain in, like, the human-y place.
Oh, it's a distributed neural system. So it's basically like their whole body is a brain.
I mean, that's efficient. If you have such a small body, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, because then think about it, if you had an even smaller brain, you'd like just like wouldn't move. You'd cease existing probably.
I wonder if they did that for like. I wonder when they like evolved to do that. Because that's gonna have to be like a survival tactic that they figured out eventually.
Probably.
History is cool.
History is cool. Imagine being that guy that like discovered some of this stuff like for the very first time. Like, well, I'm gonna go in this water. What the fuck is that? Like, I'm that dude, and that was the live reaction recorded millions of years ago. Just
who's the guy? You know the guy that like gets bit by like creatures for like content? He like gets himself stung by like tons of stuff for like
think
fun
so,
views. Yeah, it's that guy. Do you think like if dinosaurs were still around to this day, do you think he'd like go around to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go find like, you know, a saltopus and just like get bit by a saltopus for no reason other than to like make content?
Oh my gosh. I mean, there are people that are like strangely resistant to weird things. I wonder if that guy is like just resistant to like poisons and stuff. Because I remember there was something that I read once where there was a guy, or maybe it was a lady, I don't remember. It was someone who like was very resistant to lightning. Like they could like be struck by like a lot of electricity, like a lot of electricity, a lot of volts could go through them and they would be completely fine.
Yo!
Yeah, it's a real thing.
That's actually so cool.
I mean,
I want that power. I want that power so bad.
Just a lightning rod.
Yeah.
You'd probably get, I wonder if, but I think they also got hit by lightning quite often.
I mean, that happened to,
They must have been ground type.
What was her name? This is like a weird thing where like, I don't remember, I can't remember, it was on the tip of my tongue. I don't remember the name for the people who study dinosaurs.
Paleontologists?
Paleontologists. This is like a weird thing with paleontologists where like a weird number of paleontologists have been struck by lightning or have been really close to people who have been struck by lightning. It's really bizarre. It's such like a strange thing, and I don't think it's like weird enough for people to like pick up on it. But like I just like reading about it.
It seems like the aliens, not your aliens, different aliens.
Different aliens, yes.
Definitely want us to not discover the dinosaur. That's all I'm saying. Also,
yeah.
I'm gonna say quick thank you for now for the super chat, Floki, and all further super chats will be addressed after we are done talking. But thank you for that. They found a new dinosaur where I live. I told one of your senpais about it. It's called Wydon. Interesting.
Wydon D's nuts.
Oh, is that what that was gonna be? Is that what? Thank you for saving me.
I do see. See, I protect you. You protect me from, you know, horrific beasts that are going to attack me, and I protect you from these nuts jokes. This is the currency that we have.
When it comes to mental capacity, you do have like, you know, a bigger melon. So big.
I do indeed. Are you saying that my head's big?
You have like, dude, you have 2 giant poofs that are filled with those little bean brain cells. Do you hear how many are rattling around in there? Like
they're a bit squished at the moment because of the hood.
That's true. So that's the excuse, guys. Any little brain bloops today are cosmic rays and squoosh.
It's true. It's true. My brain's being squished at horrific capacity.
Amora is well trained in the art of D's. D's
exactly.
Nuts.
You have to wake up pretty early to get me. What's like a good dinosaur fact that I know? What's another dinosaur fact that I know?
They use aren't dinosaurs like oil and stuff?
Yeah.
Like
kinda.
They turned into like all of that?
Yeah, there's like a bit more to it, but like in its simplest form, yes, that is how that worked. It was like all the pressure and stuff basically squished it down and compressed it into like a very specific state.
So are iPhones like technically dinosaurs? Cause like they got them like plastic and stuff? Isn't that like what oil like? Is that not how that works? Didn't they
No,
say that like
that's-
plastics are like dinosaurs?
I mean, you're technically not wrong. I just hate admitting that you might be right on this fact. I just don't want to say that you're correct.
That iPhones are like kind of dinosaurs? Speaking of iPhones, oh my gosh, did you see on the Twitter the other day, there was like, it was a trending hashtag. It was like iLadies, and I looked into it, and it was like, you know how there's like e-girls and that kind of thing? It was basically like, it was that kind of like equivalent. And they were like, I don't exactly understand, but everyone was really up in arms about it, because they're just like, no, we want to be called iLadies. Like, I think it was like some...
iLadies.
Yeah, iLadies nuts on your face.
I'm leaving the call. I'm leaving. I can't leave. Let me... Blaze, you march me out of frame right now for comedic effect. I demand it as your princess.
Yes, my lady.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I was
I'm
setting
storming out of
that
here.
up since oil.
I will leave. I will not be treated this way.
I play the
on this
long
stream.
game.
I trusted you.
Hey, the second you revealed to me that you do not get godded by them, I knew that I had to be the one to do it, okay? Better me than them,
Yeah.
right?
I trusted you.
I'm
I
sorry.
trusted you. You were my friend.
Ah,
You were my beloved friend and guardian, and you betrayed me. You de-nutted me.
I'm sorry. I thought you would like my nuts. They recently dropped.
Wow. How could you? How could you?
But you have to be impressed. That was a very long setup joke.
That was good.
I had to
what?
lead
I
you
am
back onto
impressed.
it too. You almost evaded it, and I was like, no, this is not happening.
I was like, this might be a thing, but you know, my friend, my wonderful gen mate, Blaze
Don't
Shiryu,
lie. You didn't
she
suspect
wouldn't
anything.
do that to me. Wow.
I have to do it at least once, and that's the one and only time I'll do it. Has anyone else gotten you, like, since you debuted it? Has anyone gotten you with a decent joke?
I don't actually. I think you might be the first.
Okay,
actually.
there we go. See, I'm the first and the last. You hear that, guys? Don't do it. You're gonna face the end of Timothy. Either one, whichever one your orifice prefers. We've been over this.
Whichever one might. Whose orifice? Where? Timothy. Oh.
I'm sorry. Forgive this.
I do forgive, but I do not forget.
That's fair. First Minecraft house I make is going to mysteriously catch on fire.
Oh no, it's just gonna, you know, it's
Struck by
I'm gonna do much
lightning?
worse than that. You forget how long I've been playing Minecraft. I've been playing Minecraft for long before I came to Earth.
How'd you even do that?
Very laggy space computer.
Mm.
My ping was horrendous.
And yet now you know how to make an iPhone in Minecraft.
I do. I just need to find dinosaurs first. They need to put dinosaurs in Minecraft so that I can make an iPhone.
Can you imagine, like, if they put things that were big and scary in Minecraft, like, all the children would cry. For real though. Like,
I mean,
that's why they can't
I
put anything
personally
big in
cried
the
anyway.
ocean. Like, the little dudes, like, that guard the temples are already scary enough.
The drowned?
No, the one-eyed little cyclops fish.
Oh, the Guardians.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah.
I like collecting flowers in Minecraft. And
You
digging
a flower
holes.
collector? Are you a flower collector?
Yes, I make fight pits and then I dig graves. That's why I need the flowers.
Ah, okay. So you're the flower collector. I'm a builder. Who's the fighter?
Zoomy.
Zoomy.
Hmm. And then Nemo is, hey guys, I think that I got lost in the mines.
Nemo is Steve.
Like, what's guys, I think that I got lost in the mines. That's my Nemo impression, kind of.
That's not dreadful. It's still bad, but it's not the worst.
I gotta work on it.
It's better than the one you did of me.
What? You couldn't copy me even if you tried, so I at least got close.
That's true. I can't. I do a horrendous American. I can't.
What even is American, Amora?
I know, but it's the one that you're mimicking the best, and I still can't do it anyway. I can't do a good Blaze impression. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, we got a raid. Hello. Hi, Mina, hello. Thank you for the raid. We're talking mostly about dinosaurs, but we were just kind of messing around for a little bit too, because why not?
Minecraft, but yeah, mostly dinosaurs. If
Mostly
anyone
dinosaurs.
in raid has a cool dinosaur fact.
Yeah, share your dinosaur facts now, chat. We're gonna react to some dinosaur facts. Live reaction. Welcome again. Thank you, Mina. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me give you the power. I got the power. I accidentally hit her. No! I'm so sorry.
How could you?
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Please, I'm so sorry. Mina, come in. Okay, there we go. Now you're blue. 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 I'm so sorry.
No.
Look, they put those two buttons way too close to each other, and my hands are too shaky to be trusted.
That's it. Oh my goodness.
Immediately raids me for the first time. Immediately blocks.
Immediately blocks. Yeah.
I'm so
Never
sorry.
again is that going to happen.
Thank you for the raid, Mina. Everyone, go check out Mina. She's adorable toads, and she likes Nier. So why could I not love her back? And for those of you that are new around here, hello. This is the channel of Blaze Shinryu from AN Project's 2nd Generation Haven, and next to me is...
Hello, I am Amora Luma, also of AN 2nd Generation Haven. I am both your and Blaze's local intergalactic princess.
And I'm just a tomboy neat. No, I understand. It's okay. I'm glad you're not just gonna go. You're gonna write a strongly worded email. She's gonna go and be like, look, excuse me, AN Management, CEO of AN Project. I would like to formally ask that you terminate your talent, Blaze Shinryu. She blocked me immediately. No, I'm kidding. Mina's too sweet for that. Mina's too sweet for that.
I'm not. I'm gonna tell Manny-chan on
She's
you.
gonna do it. You're gonna do a complaint form now. You're gonna send a complaint form.
Check out the Hidden Bunny from Pixeling.
Yeah,
the
check
mods are
her
clowning
out.
on you.
Oh no! Don't call her. Oh, I thought you were being sweet.
Yeah.
No, they were clowning on me. They said Hidden Bunny. She's not hidden anymore. She's
the sweetest individual.
She's real.
Go have a look at her stuff. She's very sweet. Yeah. The first paleontologist to discover dinosaurs was religiously biased. He believed that God worked iteratively, so he had to mischaracterize dinosaurs as big, dumb, and clumsy to maintain his beliefs. Yo, that's interesting, actually.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because they would. I would suspect that why they were doing that is because they were like looking for like ancient cities or something from the Bible, maybe. So they were like digging in sites, and then they found dinosaurs and stuff.
I know that there's like some. I met one of these people actually when I first came to Earth. They were very lovely otherwise, but it was just a very odd thing that they were very determined about. There's human religious people that believe that dinosaurs were put on Earth to test their faith. And that's a thing. I met one of these people one time. It was very interesting. I personally don't have that worldview, but it was very interesting to like meet them and like hear all of their reasons and stuff for it. They were very dedicated to it. Yeah, it was just a very odd thing that they were very, very thoughtful about, actually.
I mean, that would be an interesting one. But
I always
like,
think it's like interesting the reasons that people come up with for like,
my
and, like
question
historically
is, like,
why dinosaurs existed.
So they purposefully put something there that is proof that there was life long before us.
Mm-hmm. It
To
was like a test of
test
faith,
them.
apparently. Was their reasoning, basically? Because I believe that the Bible says something very specific. I don't know what it is specifically, but it's really interesting that they believe that. It's I love how like everyone has their own little thing with it. I like dinosaurs personally, but I like hearing about like historically as well the reasons that people came up with for dinosaurs existing. Like I know that like tons of freak shows during Victorian era tried to like make full dinosaur skeletons for it as well, which I just think is really interesting.
That is pretty cool.
Mm.
They were like, let's go, time for skeletons.
Yeah, it's the dragon theory. This is why I personally think that every like all over the world people believe that like dragons existed. I think that they were just having a look at dinosaur bones.
Maybe, but like, why would they like why would they describe them as like being real though? Like they would just say, "Oh, we found fossils of dragons." Like, why are there like dragons like in their mythology and stuff?
Fun.
Guess that's true. I want to
it to look
T-Rex.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you're like trying to brag to your friends, oh yeah, I saw this like giant winged lizard, like how much cooler is it to say that you saw it alive than to just be like, oh yeah, I found like the body of one, by the way.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's
fair.
Oh yeah, Komodo dragons are a thing. I love how cool they are.
Violent. They can kill you in one bite.
They can, but it's not because they thought for a long time that they were venomous. But they're not. It's just that they have like a crazy amount of dangerous bacteria in their mouth and you basically die of horrific infection.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that's worse than poison.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds it very much so. They're like... They're only on like one place though, right? It's only on like one island that they have them. I learned about this in
that they had to
I read a book about it.
That the Komodo dragon's forked tongue in a medieval painting was misinterpreted as flames.
Really?
Huh.
Interesting. That's actually really interesting though.
To think about, yeah.
I think owning a dog is harder than I ever imagined owning a raptor.
Oh, the bacteria theory was debunked.
Feel like
maybe.
Oh, was it really?
Maybe.
To be fair, my information is about like 4 years old. Was it really? Oh, now I want to read about Komodo dragons.
Not the Wikipedia rabbit hole. Maybe they have something. Do they have something about them in my book?
I don't know. Komodo dragons possess... They do actually have venom glands.
Oh.
They found it out.
Huh.
They also have crazy bacteria.
So they just kind of got both. You get double whammied. Oof.
Oh, hey, check this out. So... For decades, scientists believed that the myth that Komodo dragons were not venomous but instead killed with their saliva filled with bacteria. They do have that. However, in 2009, Brian Fry and his colleagues proved that Komodo dragons possess venom glands loaded with toxins and therefore use venom to kill their villains. So they do indeed have like crazy bacteria stuffs going on in their saliva, but it is venom. Huh. Wait, that's cool.
The more you know. So dragons were probably venomous.
I don't like the thought of that. I think I'd rather be... Would you rather die via poison or fire? One's burning on the outside, one's burning on the inside. That's 2 options.
I feel like venom might take me faster.
Will venom take you faster?
I don't know. It depends on the venom, I guess. Yeah. Because some venom, it's like you'll die within the hour.
I guess so. But like, so would like if you got burnt badly enough, you would also die within the hour.
True. Then I guess maybe fire, because at least I could just get, you know, burnt, dead, gone.
Whichever is faster.
Whichever's faster. Yeah.
Can you imagine like going to the hospital after getting like bit by something, and they're like, "Oh, it's so good that you got into the, you know, we're heading to the hospital right now. You got in fast enough. You'll start to live." And you're like, "No. You start doing like jumping jacks to make the venom go faster."
Oh my god. Jeez.
Make this interesting.
It's horrible. Let's kick it up a notch. Let's really test your healthcare.
Let's really test your ability here. This is the hard mode.
And I thought I was dark.
Humans have warped me. They warped my time. A test for the hospital. Yeah, this is, you know, it's ultra mode.
I ain't paying the bill. Stuff. Time for cardio. Doctors, when your credit card declines. Aw, man.
They just give you like,
they're like, so trust me. Look, I know that you just got bit, and I know that your card just declined, but look, this is like my advice as a doctor. You should like take a lap, and then you'll be fine.
I think this is like, is it a myth that you should try and capture the snake that bit you? I think it's a myth.
I don't know.
It's good to like find out what type of snake bit you, but like,
yeah,
you don't need it necessarily.
Well, usually it's like the venom is also the cure, like. Maybe.
Yeah, they re-swoosh it about a bit.
Maybe so they know what.
Yeah,
happened.
Don't do that. Just go to the hospital. Yeah.
A cell phone photo is probably good these days. Yeah.
Do they is prehistoric snakes is like the Titanoboa and stuff like that?
Let me look it up. Let me look at my book. Don't look it up.
Have a look in your book. Use your book.
I am. I'm trying to find it.
There are universal antivenoms nowadays. That's really useful, actually. That's really, really useful.
What's a snake?
Eh?
Is it... Oh, echinoderms. That's snake. 40.
I think a snake is a snake.
No, it's under the term echidnids, because that's what snakes are called. That's why the chick from Greek mythology is named Echidna.
I wouldn't know, I'm not a scaly.
I just read Greek mythology. Wait, no! These are something completely different! These are starfish! But I am right, though. Echidna is still, like... a snake lady. Whatever.
That's the Sonic character.
I was almost smart.
Yeah,
okay,
you got it.
Cambrian explosion, Morella, trilobites, early invertebrate, jarfish fish, early plants, dinosaurs and birds. Where do snakes come in? When did snakes... Are snakes an invertebrate?
What are they? Serpentes.
Helpful.
What do you mean? I just told you!
I know, but I don't see them on here. There's no way they don't have snakes in here. What?
Well, the Latin name is Serpentes.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
Somebody just said snakes are reptiles. Yeah, in a book about giant, like, prehistoric reptiles. It's gonna be so useful.
Yeah, very, 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 very helpful.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Snakes are all backbone. They have... Didn't they used to have little leggies and they just got absorbed slowly into the body?
I think so. That's how lizards work.
Yeah. Can you imagine like snakes like re-evolved to have legs?
Some of them do sometimes. They can't use them, but... Yeah, like,
do they actually?
There can be snakes that are born with vestigial limbs, I think they're called.
Long gecko.
Basically, there is actually a very long gecko. or like lizard. I think it's called
I'm gonna Google legged snake, and if you're lying to me, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh my god! Sometimes they do get legs.
Oh, I looked up just a regular lizard. I looked up a skink.
Skink.
Yeah, skinks are lizards, belong to the family Cynidae, a family in
Salamanders.
Whatever.
That's also a creature.
Diverse family of lizards. But yeah, skinks have funny looking tongues.
Whoa. Yeah, they're like, are they the ones with the blue tongue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those guys.
Snakes can have legs sometimes, yeah.
Apparently so. I learned a thing today.
Yeah.
They can have little leggies. I love how stupid they look.
Is that why you love me?
Yeah, because you got little leggies.
Oh, I thought you just gonna look stupid. I'm trying to look for these, like these snakes, but
I can't find snake.
I don't think snakes are in here.
I
I did find Homo erectus though. I wonder what's in Homo erectus. I'm gonna go flip the page.
What's like the name for snake species? I don't actually know. Cause you know how like foxes are like vulpin, as in like vulpus.
Yeah. Whoa, Homo erectus is ugly.
I want to know what snakes are, but I don't actually know. Are they just is a snake just a snake?
I think so.
Huh. Yeah, I thought it was Serpentis as well. But I didn't. It apparently that's just not in this book. They just hate you specifically.
Yeah.
I think, Blaze,
oh my
I'm sorry.
gosh! I opened up to Ichthyosaurus.
The boy.
The
Ichthyosaurus.
boy. I love Ichthy.
Ichthyosaurus.
The Ichthyosaurus were the largest sea-dwelling reptiles of all time. They evolved from land-living reptiles that adapted so well to life in the sea that some species came to resemble dolphins. Like dolphins, they fed, bred, and gave birth in the water, but had to return to the surface to breathe air.
They're so well developed that you just see it even now. It's fantastic.
Yeah, they lived from about 245 million years ago in the Triassic period to nearly 90 million years ago in the Cretaceous period. That's a long time to be around. That's like more than 100 million years. We haven't even been around.
Yeah. Fun fact, you know how I was talking about paleontologists getting struck by lightning?
Yeah.
Well, there was a family that discovered the first ichthyosaur. It was the Anning family. And I don't remember his name, but his sister, Mary Anning, she's the most famous for this particularly. So she's the one that found the rest of the body. He found the skull, she found the rest of the body of the first ichthyosaur, and I believe she excavated it and then sold it to a private collector who then sold it to I believe it was the National History Museum in the UK. Fun fact about Mary Anning, when she was like a wee baby, like a small individual creature, the woman holding her was struck by lightning, and she came out of it completely unscathed.
She's like Harry Potter.
Yeah, except for dinosaurs.
Yeah, she was born to be a paleontologist.
It's true. This is a weird thing. There's like a weird amount of paleontologists that get struck by lightning.
I'm telling you, it's because they don't want them to know. Someone's keeping them, trying to stop them.
It's the information.
It's
probably because they work out in open fields with not much to attract lightning. You know what? That might actually, you might be onto something there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's all like dry usually because, I mean, a lot of the time that's the easiest way to find them. In like the deserts and stuff, probably.
You gotta dig everything up, yeah.
I wonder how the first guy felt like digging up like a fish skeleton in the desert and just went, oh shit, I gotta tell the church. Like, like he's like, my faith is being tested. That must be how it started, honestly. But I guess they explain that away with like the Great Flood, maybe, probably. They're like, oh, there was a great flood that flooded the entire world. That's why there's fish in the desert. Convenient.
Okay.
Well,
wow.
what is the meme?
People believe what they believe.
What is the meme?
Actually, I believe there is actually evidence that there was a massive flood.
Oh, well, the Earth is like frozen over like tons of times too. There was a massive flood. So like
Yeah.
I guess, but just probably not when they think it was, you know?
A bit earlier.
Yeah.
A little bit earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was I think weirdly enough, like the earliest dinosaurs were found in the UK. I believe so anyway.
I wonder why.
Were they actually? I'm gonna have to like.
Isn't that
find this.
because like is that because the UK was like at the time the most advanced as far as like industrial revolution and stuff? So they were able to like
No,
look
I
for
mean
things better?
I don't mean like the earliest dinosaurs found as in like the first dinosaurs ever dug up. I mean like
no.
the earliest as in like the
Oh,
earliest dinosaurs found.
like the oldest ones.
Yeah. I believe. I mean, again, I'm running off of like information that's about like 4 years old. It was the saltopus, and they were found in Scotland, I want to say. And they're really itty bitty. They're really tiny little raptory dudes that only come up to like just under your knee, basically. Really tiny.
Ankle biters.
Yeah, saltopus.
He sounds kind of
But
salty.
yeah.
It's probably why he bites ankles.
Tasty. I mean, I'm saying this. I'm a vegetarian.
Tasty ankles. I'm not.
You don't eat my ankles.
Ha 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 ha.
I forbid thee from eating my ankles.
If not for eat Hawaiian sausage casing.
No. That's just my skin.
No! I meant your latex, but also, ew. Your skin is just a sausage casing? Your skin
Well, it
is
keeps
your
all the meat in.
casing.
Does
I
the
mean,
skin not keep all the meat in? Does
that
it or
is
does it not
true.
do
That's
that?
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
That's again sounds terrible.
But true.
Anyway,
But
moving
true.
on.
We're just being dinosaurs, you know? We're T-Rexes. We gotta think about that kind of stuff.
Give me your best dinosaur impression. That was pretty good. That was not bad.
Your turn. That was good. That was good. It was interesting.
I'm doing my best.
Let me see. What's another one that I can like try to like muster up here? Wait. Let's start off like The Grudge.
You're like peeking
hi,
on your
Zumi.
Discord mic, so I'm hearing like dead silence, and then I'm just hearing like little bits of like.
It is taking a team of Navy SEALs to not infiltrate an info dump on this stream right now. Zumi, do you know a lot about dinosaurs? Do we need to send you a hoodie? Do you... We need to make another stream now. You love dinosaurs? Aw, man.
Dinosaurs. Zumi gets added to the
We may
fellas.
have to at this point. We may have to at this point.
This is becoming the world's most impromptu off collab in the world.
Wait. Let me send
She
you
knows
the
so much. She eats dino
link.
nuggies on the regular.
That is true. That is
I
fair.
see.
Let me. You can pick what you want here. I'll send you the folder with the stuff in it. If I can
The hoodies.
find
I
it.
didn't. You put the tail on. I didn't put the tail on.
That's all right. It'd be like that sometimes. You know?
I don't have the space for a tail.
Yeah. Maybe we'll make a little bit more space now.
Yeah.
Here, I'll
She
send
can sit in between us. You might have to move your mic.
Yeah, I'll send it over DM. Like so.
Prehistoric Haven. You know what? I should when Zoomies are in, I want to ask everybody what dinosaur they think they would be.
Yeah. Sumi, what dinosaur are you? You gotta tell us.
Yeah.
You gotta tell us. She didn't just like explode into oblivion. Like she got so excited to talk about dinosaurs, she just like popped.
She disintegrated entirely. She's gone.
How about, since this seems like it's gonna be going on a little bit longer, Let's take a 5-minute break. I need to get some more water, and we can get Zoomy in here. How's that sound? I don't exactly have a BRB screen, so I'm just gonna put you on the starting screen so you guys can hear the cool music, and I'll take away the thing that says starting soon, so no one gets confused. Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some snacks and stuff.
Snack time.
Cool. Snack time.
Bada bing. Hello, we're back. Don't worry, she's here with us in spirit. We still got Zoomy. Everything's all right. we all wish her. Let's wish her a good. Feel better, Zoomy. Feel better.
Feel better, Zoomy.
I promised her that we will eventually have another dinosaur rant, and it will be hopefully an official between all three of us, the dinosaur aficionados.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the jar.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. We love dinosaurs. I mean, what's not to be loved about dinosaurs? They're just so cool.
I like them. Which is, you mentioned, somebody mentioned like watch-alongs of, what was it? Was it Prehistoric?
Prehistoric Planet, yeah.
Prehistoric Planet. I have seen that. It is fantastic. Even if you don't do like a watch-along for it, I highly recommend it because it's good dinosaur. It's up-to-date dinosaur content as well. With all the like the theories and like the markings and stuff and like the feathers.
Okay.
Yeah, for some of the dinosaurs that they feature, they like have been able to figure out based on like some of the DNA and like the patterns and stuff on like the scales and the fossils that they found and the preserved stuff. They've figured out what like, well, in theory, they have figured out concepts for what colors they could potentially be as well. So they've like updated it all in this thing. It's really good. It's really cool. It's all like accurate information, or as accurate as we could possibly get without actually, you know,
being there. Yeah. It's, what is it again? I'm bad with names.
Prehistoric Planet.
Prehistoric Planet. You know what? I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna type it in.
It is narrated by David Attenborough, Sir Attenborough himself.
I don't know who that is. Tell me something like by him that I would be I would recognize.
Planet Earth. Please.
You want to know something wild? I watched that once, and you know the scene where there's the polar bears, like the baby cubs that are like slipping down the ice.
Yeah.
Like away from their mother. That was the first time I cried when watching something on TV.
Really?
Yes.
Aww.
I don't know what it was, but that made me so unbelievably sad that I started crying.
That's such a you thing to cry to. Oh, Blaze.
I rarely cry during movies, but like I will admit
you have cute emotions.
I have cute emotions. Thank you.
Yeah. That's such a cute thing to cry to.
What?
So cute. You're so cute. That's really cute. I think like I love the difference between us in that regard because I'm such like a crybaby.
You just cry at everything?
I would cry at anything. Yeah, I cry at everything.
I don't cry at everything. I just like, I specifically, yeah, if it's like something that like I will cry at things that are uniquely sad. Whoa, that was a very loud Windows alert. Thank you. I think everyone on my stream just got boomed. But like, I cried during March Comes In Like a Lion too. I cried specifically at the scene where there was a character, the main character basically was like, oh, I'm actually enjoying being at school. I have friends and I'm having a fun time now. And I like legitimately sobbed. Navi also cries at everything, like Robit, like Princess.
Can confirm. Well, she raised me, so you know I gotta inherit some of her traits.
Yeah, true.
I was telling on stream today, cute story about me holding baby Mora holding a funeral for a moth. So yeah, that's I'm me being a crybaby. How you doing, Navi?
How you doing?
Now wait, Nemo, do you have a cool dinosaur fact?
Cool dinosaur fact. Cool dinosaur fact.
Do you have a cool dinosaur fact for us?
I think the only like the best like one I have is the one that I told you. Cool dinosaur fact. Dot dot
Yeah.
dot dot dot.
Cool
dot,
dinosaur
dot.
fact. You don't have to read out every dot. That's unnecessary for the sheer
I
amount
like
of
the
dots.
ones with long necks that eat trees. So about that, Navi.
About that, huh?
So Navi, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. Did you know that the dinosaur that you are probably thinking of is a lie? So while the long necked dinosaurs are a species of like many different variations of those dinosaurs, the one that everyone thinks about is the one from Jurassic Park. And essentially, one guy one day was like, I need a different head for this dinosaur because they need this now and I don't know what I'm doing. And it's like 1970 something and I don't care. So we put the wrong head on the wrong dinosaur. And then, yeah. So Jurassic Park led you to believe something that is not true. That dinosaur never existed. It was a head on the wrong body. I have no idea like how it sounds when I get that close to my mic. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference. Does it?
A little bit, yeah. It's very dramatic.
Oh, okay, cool. I like
It's
actually like I
very
pulled it closer.
Everything I know is wrong. That's how I felt as well.
Yeah.
As well.
Everything is wrong. The Brontosaurus, the original one that
Brontosaurus.
everyone thinks about from Jurassic Park and all of that, it's a lie. It's the wrong head on that boy.
Land Before Time lied to me. I'm
Yes.
so sorry you had to find out this way, honey. I'm
so
so
sorry.
No. Did you
You're talking
did you
about
watch
Brontosaurus,
Land
the
Before
ones in
Time?
Jurassic Park are Brachiosaurs. Whatever, but thank you. At the risk of being that guy. That's okay. Sometimes it's okay to be that guy. I'll give you a pass.
The risk was calculated, but he's bad at math.
You know,
It's fine.
he acknowledged that his actions were of that guy, so I cannot consider him to be that guy. Because people
he was a
are
self-aware that guy.
exactly because people are only really that guy when they're not self-aware. You know, this was a self-aware guy, so you are forgiven. You may pass.
Did you actually watch Land Before Time?
I think.
I assume that means that you don't remember anything about it.
Isn't that where that one meme comes from?
That's so specific.
Is it animated? Is Land Before Time animated?
Yes.
Then isn't it the one where it goes, "Hey."
You cut out so
Oh.
badly for me.
I don't know how to help you.
All I heard was you like breathing on the mic very softly. That's
yeah,
all I heard.
it like makes a breathing sound. Yee, that sound. The
Oh yee! That is so not like that is so
What's
not Land
that
Before
one?
Time.
What's
That is-
that? One?
that's-
That's
I don't
rip
even
off
know where
Land
that's
Before
from.
Time.
But
Oh.
that's
Yee.
That's old. That's such an old meme.
I
man.
only know old memes. All right, I'm not much of a memer, you know.
But I was about to reference like an old meme, but I'm trying to think of like one, and there's too many in my head now. Nyan cat or something. I don't know.
That one. What's the old?
I
I
made a
mean,
Nyan cat
I
gif
like
one year.
pump up the jam. Pump up the jam.
Yeah, pump up the gym. You made a short about that.
I
That was
did.
good.
Thank you.
Utilized your dancing skills.
Yes, I did not.
I'm
I did
feeling
not
nostalgic
drop
now
the
and
jam.
old. That's so real of you, dude.
Are you as old as the dinosaurs? Whoa.
You were asking me that, and I was about to be like, "How dare you ask a lady
I
her age?"
mean, never mind. I can't help it. Sometimes I got that like 12-year-old like boy energy where I'm just like, so like, are you pregnant or
do.
fat?
Yeah, you do very much so.
I'm sorry.
No, I love you.
It'd be like that sometimes. Anyone remember the Harlem Shake? I don't want to. Let's not talk about it anymore. I hated that trend.
That was. It was good at the beginning, and then people did it to death, which was the thing. And people started trying to like one up each other, which just made everything bad.
Yeah.
Everything
What do you know like what like the stupidest dinosaur was? Like what was like in your opinion like the stupidest looking or like behaving dinosaur? Do you know? Is it the Amorosaurus? It wasn't intentionally a joke, but you were popping at me. No! I'm sorry. But look, you see, there's no reason. At least pretty girls make me nervous. That was like that one meme of the kid that walks up to his crush. He held out his phone. He's like, never mind, and then like fucking walks away. That's what just happened to me.
That is just what happened to you. Oh no. You had the worst time. Oh, honey. Oh, honey, no. Please, no.
Yeah, ghosts, deep waters, and women make me nervous.
Ghosts, deep water, and women. That is quite the list.
And clowns. Don't forget about clowns and bugs.
Clowns freak me also.
I don't like clowns. Like, why, like, here's the thing. Here's the thing about clowns that I really, really just don't like, why are they just always so happy?
I'm always happy.
What?
I'm not even gonna question what made that noise. Anyway.
Navi instantly summoned. You're right, Navi is here. There's the clown.
Yeah. The cutest clown that I know.
Navi, I have a question for you, and it's not to make fun of you. I'm genuinely asking you. Are you slightly behind in the stream? I just want to check. I just want to make sure you're either behind.
Don't even.
I just want to know. She's either gonna get to this part. No, okay, she's laughing. She's laughing. She's not. She's fine. Hold on.
Good.
I might be. Wait, if you're hearing me or not, you're fine. Navi, you're fine.
Her pawn senses are firing correctly.
If you're hearing me now, Navi, and responding right now, you're fine. Because now that I realize it, me saying that probably made it pretty confusing. Because I was like, oh yeah, when she gets to this point, she's gonna realize that she's behind. That's the fastest way to, like, literally trip someone out.
Yeah. Wait, that's so real, actually.
It's
the
like
robot is buffering.
It's like, I've always had, like, this idea of, like, walking into a grocery store or, like, some random place, right, where someone's just minding their own business, like, walking right up to them and just going, wake up, and then walking away. Like, do you think that would mess with someone?
My father used to do that to me. My father, the king, used to do that to me all the time. And, like, he only stopped doing it to me because I got really mad at him.
Oh my gosh, why? Because you were just anxious all the
he just
time?
kept doing it, and I was like, this sucks.
I don't know if I'm awake.
Stop doing it, Dad.
I love that.
Space King is not awesome.
I got Space King vibes.
No,
I don't mind being the Space King. Sounds like a cool name.
Well, he doesn't run stuff. He just kind of hangs out. It's my mother that does all the cool shit.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. You're infecting me. I just swore. It's because I'm on the Blaze channel.
You are allowed swear words here.
I'm allowed swear words here.
Yeah.
Wah! You're infecting me with the spirit. Let's go back to dinosaurs quickly before you infect me too much.
How do you think that the dinosaurs died off? Do you believe that it was like the rock hit the earth and then like all the dust that got kicked up basically is what drowned them out?
Decimated quite a bit of it. I believe the theory that, like, yeah, there was like a massive hit and stuff. And that, yeah, there was a ton of dust, got rid of a whole bunch of other stuff. Basically poisoned tons of the air in the world and stuff, and for everything that, like, was surrounding it, tons of stuff just died off. So carnivores couldn't eat anything, plants wouldn't grow, so herbivores couldn't eat anything. The only thing that could really survive is teeny tiny little mammals that could scavenge for like teeny tiny bits of food.
And chickens. Don't forget chickens.
And chickens. Well, chickens.
How did chickens
are
survive?
The same thing. Tiny
chickens
birds.
aren't mammals.
Tiny birds.
Oh, I guess. I mean, yeah, they're
around.
tiny
They
compared
were
to the
just
big
small.
murder birds, you know?
Yeah.
True, they would be considered tiny chickens. They did
They
actually
actually find a layer of dirt in the crust all over the world that is believed to be from dirt coming down from meteor impact. That's cool. That's really
cool. Yeah.
That's really cool. Would you have a pet dinosaur if you could?
Maybe if it wasn't like a dangerous one.
What's like a reasonable dinosaur that you would have as a pet?
Like one of the cat ones. Yeah, like one of the. Oh, I guess not the mammal dinosaurs. You mean? Like dinosaurs, the lizard one.
Dinosaurs, yeah, like Jurassic Park dinosaurs.
The Triceratops, because those guys are pretty
huge.
Yeah, but those guys are pretty docile. If you're not like messing with them, you know, they're like big dogs.
They're big boys though. You can keep that as a pet.
Well, I don't know. All the little ones are violent. They're like chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas. You like a
are
chihuahua.
like velociraptors. I may be.
You have chihuahua energy.
Ouch. How you wound me, princess.
Ah.
That's okay. You have energy, and I'm gonna keep that in my head.
Yeah. Well.
My eye has something in my eyeball. That's what I get for making fun of you.
Exactly. It's the karma. I can fire stuff at you, but see, it's my curse. It's my curse that prevents me from being injured by anything other than itself. Small, angry, and scared of everything. Yeah, it sounds about that's you in a nutshell, right, honey?
I'm not scared of everything, just things that don't make sense.
That's a lot of things.
Yep.
That's like most of Earth.
But not everything. No.
That is most of Earth.
Nope, I know. When you stab someone and you cut them in half, they die. So.
Can you do me a favor and scoot me a little bit to the right, please?
No.
Okay.
I can't protect you from over there.
You know what? That's fair. That's okay. I forgot that Timothy is drawn to protect me and not against me. I forget these things.
Yes. I understand. I know I can be a bit of a villain sometimes. I can be a bit of a bad boy.
You're like a Blaze, dearest.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the scariest thing to you, okay? I'm gonna say the scariest thing to you, and just to just to get the point across that you are the least bad boy I've ever known, okay? I don't want you to be too scared.
But look at my cool scar.
Grass.
What about grass? I ain't scared of it. I just don't like it. There's a difference. I just don't like it. Fear is another story. You're scared of clowns. You're scared of Navi.
I'm not scared of Navi. I don't like clowns. I'm not scared of them.
See, you understand. Gotcha. Reverse psychology, be a princess.
Scared of touching grass. Girly, touch grass, please.
I do touch grass.
When was the last time you touched grass?
Today. I went out and got curry.
Oh, proud of you.
Thank you.
What kind of curry?
It was just regular curry, but I had like a like it was Japanese curry, I mean, and I had like a vegetable croquette with it, and it was so good. I go to this one little shop, and the lady is so nice, and she always remembers what I order. Yeah, I want to get her a Christmas gift.
Yeah, I had to in the years and years ago. I lived in a place that had a boba shop that was like a couple streets away from like where I was living, And she didn't speak English very, very well, but she was this lovely old lady. And she used to make like homemade dumplings. And like every time I went in for like bubble tea, she would like recognize me because I like was one of the locals, and she'd give me like fresh dumplings that she'd make, and it was really, she was so lovely, bless her. I gave her a card when I moved away. She was so lovely.
That's so nice. We love
I
those
love that
kinds of
though, when you go
people.
places and people recognize you. Yeah, that's nice.
Mhm.
I hope you enjoyed good curry.
I
should make
did.
curry soon.
I did, and they play like a lot of like either just Japanese music or like anime music, like anime openings and stuff music in that shop. It's so nice. It's so fun.
Aww.
Yeah.
I should make curry actually, because that's like a good illness food, I think.
Oh yeah, you're still ill.
I am.
I should probably not
have-
keep you too long then. Should I
is-
tuck you in, princess?
I took medicine before this because I wanted to do as long as possible, but it's getting to the time where it's wearing off for me, unfortunately.
That's fair. It's all right. I'll tuck you in. You can have dreams about dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Dream
Thank you
about
for having
me riding a T-Rex.
I had such a good time talking to you about dinosaurs and things. Yeah.
It was
Thank you for having me on the Blaze Shinryu channel.
And we'll do another one, and we'll have Zumi not in the jar, and we can all go super crazy about dinosaurs. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I would like that
Yeah.
very much. So.
Thank
Thank
you for joining. We go tuck you in. Good night now.
Bye bye chat. Night night
Bye
chat. Bye bye.
bye. She goes. She's going down an elevator.
Bye bye.
Ah, she is gone. There she goes. Whatever shall I do? That was fun, wasn't it, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed just a little surprise. I thought it would be fun because we got into talking about dinosaurs the other day, coincidentally after I already put up the thing about dinosaurs. And she was like, oh my god, dinosaur! And I was like, oh yeah, let's go. Will Zumi be staying inside the jar until the next Dino Rant? Maybe, I don't know. I don't clean things off my desk unless you guys didn't already notice that, so she might. Before we head off for the night and do a raid, let's say thank you to some super chats and tips. First and foremost, thank you, Floki. Dang, I got your senpai with that Ligma ball. Then we got super chat from Astro Boy, absolutely bodied. Thank you for the super chat. And then Drizbane tip, iMac and eMac were a thing. iMac was for internet and had a modem, and for dial-up, and eMac was for Ethernet. Good times with old Mac naming. Huh. Interesting. And next, we have a flurry of super chats. We got Smokey Joe, thank you. SG Bun, thank you. Razil, thank you. Midnight Bushi, thank you. Ryu Jose, thank you. And Gabriel Koenig, thank you for your super chats. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. I hope you guys had a really, really fun time. And let's go find someone to raid. Let's see. Where should we go? The chat flush? What do you mean the chat flush? What's a chat flush? Hope there's air holes in the lid. There is, don't worry. All the blue stupas. Oh, is it like for water break stuff? That's so cool. Thank you guys. I've never seen that before. I mean, I think I've seen it, but I've never had it happen. So thank you. That's cool. Let's see who to raid. This was by far top 5 streams of all time. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Let's see. Redirect. We got... Let's see, we got Cherry. She's doing Elden Ring finale. And then we got Rie. She's playing a coin game. Where would you guys rather go? To Cherry Lutina from The Reverie or Rie? Where would you guys want to go? What's your guys' thoughts? Loved hanging out? Yeah, this was fun. Cherry, Rie, cherry. We got any more votes? Rie, we got 2 for 2. We cannot pick that. Yeah, it's just kind of like that. I don't think we've rated Rie as much as Cherry. That's true. We have not, in fact, rated Rie as much as Cherry. So this time we'll go to Rie because we have not been there very often. So let's go say hi to her. Cherry just hit the credit, so don't know how long she'll go. Ah, okay. If she's gonna end soon anyway, we will go pop in and see Rie. She is doing Authentic Midwest Suburban Arcade Simulator. That's actually pretty cool. I want to go pop in on that and go say hi to her. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you to everyone that came from the raids, to those of you that have stuck around this long. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. At the current time, I do stream every single day, usually 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Sometimes I'll bump it up earlier, but yeah, for now, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and tomorrow, Monday, I am going to be drawing my genmate Zumi, the one that got stuck in this jar. And it is going to be drawn in MS Paint, and it's a long story, and if you go to the stream, you'll understand what the story is. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's go raid Rie and be good, respectful newbies, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Night-night!